Folks, another day, more potential Warriors draft picks getting workouts with the team. We're going to break down the 3 players today. Seems like they're bringing in 3 a day with the draft about 2.5, 3 weeks away. Makes sense. Got to do the work, and we're going to break it down for you. Who are the players? Johni Broome, power forward center from Auburn, who is personally my favorite out of these 3. I'm going to tell you why. Kobe Sanders, shooting guard, Nevada, and Kam Jones, guard out of Marquette, under Bruce Pearl. Great coach. I want to say thank you, fans. Because of you, we're continuing to update Digest Media. Down below, you're seeing right here a new ticker, rolling ticker. Free agency's coming in now. Out with the old, in with the new. Little new design as well. Thank you. By you subscribing to Warriors Digest or any Digest Media channel, it helps us grow the Digest Media brand and get cool updates like this. So continue to help us out. Please subscribe. Warriors fans, we give you all the biggest news daily. Trades, rumors, free agency, drafts, you name it. Players currently on the team. We got it. Like you see right there, LeBron James, free agency. He's going back to the Lakers. We know that. So let's talk about my favorite player out of these 3. Johni Broome, 6'10", 250 power forward out of Auburn. But look at these stats, folks. He's a 91 grade overall, mock 45, big board 44, Warriors early 40s. He should be right there unless someone reaches to go get him. What I like is the size is an 8. He gets 6'10", puts him in that bigger size for the Warriors because we have a lot of guards. His rebounding is a 9. Major issue for us against the Rockets, against the Timberwolves. Post skills is an 8. Good finisher around the rim. Intangibles is an 8. NBA ready is an 8. Not somebody that needs to go to the G League. Starts on the bench, can come in and give you minutes early in the season. When you look at his analysis, he's comfortable in both sides of the floor, in the paint, can score in the post, finish at the rim, kind of like TJD. Looney, sometimes they miss some easy layups, but they get it. Pick and roll offense, which is what we are with BP, with Draymond, with Steph. Offensive rebounding, big time for us as well. We're a good offensive rebounding team. He can finish with a floater, like a Sagan with the Rockets. Sabonis with the Kings. They can get a little pop shot, floater, finger roll, whatever it may be. Defense is his primary calling card. A great shot blocker and floor general. Exactly what we need on this team. Shot blocking. We have a little bit of it, but we need someone at the rim who will get people out of the paint. Jalen Williams, Taj Gibson, Daniel Theis are the 3 players that he could potentially look like. He's a capable rebounder, strong backline defender. His stats show this as well. You look at it again. Started at Moore and then moved over to Auburn. And I love to see again, your goal in college, get better every year. He increased his points total every year besides one when he went from Moore to Auburn. Makes sense. Getting used to grueling SEC play maybe wasn't the guy. But he's starting basically every game in college. 163 games at 168, meaning he's been ready. He's been playing high-level basketball, been averaging close to 30 minutes a game for 5 years. He's ready to step into the NBA. I love it. Look at his rebounds last year in the SEC. 10.8, averaged 18.6 points, 10.8 rebounds, a double-double in that conference, which was considered potentially the best this past season. Big time. Is he making threes for you? No. Is he going to space the floor as a 5'4" big man beyond the arc? No. But he's a big player in the paint. You look at his overall field goals, it kept going up and up every year, again, besides for the first year at Auburn, and got better. I love to see that. I think he'll bring some tenacity under that Pearl system that will be just like, get down the team. I think if Looney's gone, they don't re-sign him. He could be a good replacement. You either have Trayce Jackson-Davis or Post starting if you don't go get a proper big man who's been in the league. And he can be a nice filler for the next year or 2 or 3 and grow into something potentially more. So comment your thoughts. What do you think of Johni Broome? I think he could be a nice fit for this team. Again, not a G League player. He'll be a bench player, but will bring some size and I think some grit. And you can see he likes playing defense, what we talked about. Another player just a bit smaller, Kobe Sanders out of Nevada. Originally from San Diego, where I used to live. Shout out. SD, baby. Overall 89, Big board 58, mock 57, with us being early 40s. This would be a reach to get him. Now, again, what is he good at? All around, just a solid player. Only 9 is his passing, which is good as a small forward. And this team, back to the paint, get it to Steph, get it to JK. If JK is back, get it to Moody, BP, Jimmy. Good passing, a lot of back cuts, need to be able to pass the ball well. Now, the problem is he played at Cal Poly, and then Nevada hasn't been playing the highest level of competition, so I want to see you dominate those. 15 points, but only 5 assists. Only 5 assists. A lot of good assists, 5 assists at power forward, only 4 rebounds, I meant to say, at 6'9". Not doing it for me. Need to see him better rebounding at 6'9", especially in this Warriors offense. His efficiency went up each year. You look at field goal percentage, 45%, 46%, great. 3-point percentage, 33, 34. So he's not a big stretch save power forward. He's an okay prospect. I wouldn't say something that the Warriors need. Again, here's the season totals. This would be somebody who goes to the G League and works his way onto the team. You look at his overview. He finished 3rd All-West team. Again, if I am drafting you out of the, All-Mountain West, if I'm drafting you out of the All-Mountain West, I expect you to be one of the best players in the league. Finished with 19 points again. Again, Big West scoring. But I just think he'll have a tough jump in the NBA. Needs to go G League. Not a player we need on this team right now for the Warriors. We want someone NBA ready. Somebody who could be NBA ready is Kam Jones out of Marquette. He's more of a traditional wing at 6'4", 6'6" wingspan, 200 pounds, 19 points, 4.5 rebounds, 6 assists his final year at Marquette. He moves and shoots like a pro, pulls up from deep, kind of reminds you of Jordan Poole, can go through traps, run off screens, definitely Jordan Poole-esque, Warriors-esque type of player. Dynamic ball handler, creator with a deep bag, can get his own shot. Crafty around the rim. So can score and can score for himself. Now, he's average athleticism in the NBA, not explosive, but we've seen BP is not the craziest explosive. GP2 is, Moody is, and they get their buckets, they get to the rim. Not the biggest issue. Shot selection can get wild, force looks, tough heat checks, but I think an NBA system, he wouldn't do that as much. At Marquette, trying to do it. That could be why, which is my biggest concern with Kam Jones, is his efficiency went down. 3-point percentage was 41%, basically, his junior year. Senior year, 31%. Went down 10 percentage points. That's not good. How many did he take? You look right here. He shot 206 his senior year, junior 234. So very similar, maybe like 1 or 2 less a game, but made significantly less. Maybe it's because he felt like he had to put the team on his back, didn't have other people around him to help. So maybe in a system where he's being more selective, it gets back up there. But if I was Mike Dunleavy Jr., front office, coaching staff, I'm really diving into that because that's a significant drop when you should be getting better. He added more points, which is great, but he dropped down. Played a lot of games. Again, at 6'4", 6'5", he kind of fits the mold of the Warriors players we already have in terms of like JK, BP, Steph Curry. Let me pull it up. Moses Moody. I think Armstrong will be a bigger factor next year after coming over from Australia. Does Knox to come back? Maybe he gets more playing time. Pat Spencer. So I like what I see from Kam Jones. I would dive into that, but I do think that he probably is not the right fit for us. We need a big man or someone who's like 6'8", can be a 3-and-D type of player for us. So we're going to continue to break these players down, keep you updated. Subscribe so you don't miss anything, folks. We'll see you on the next episode.